Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be an abbreviated video. It is already after 5 p.m. Now I had initially intended to get up and get things going, and nothing worked out right this morning. So many things had to be done. The washer machine went out, so I had to go replace that. I had to get the dishwasher replaced. We had to bring home the washing machine, take the other one out, load in the new one, just so many things. Jackson needs a haircut. I didn't make it to that in enough time, but lots happening. So we're getting ready to start a 14-week challenge here. It is the Home Organization Challenge put on by Tony Hammersley over at A Bowl Full of Lemons. Now this challenge normally starts in January, and I've done it every year for the last 2 or 3 years. Except this year, I was unable to do it. With work, I just figured I can't come home and give it the time it needs. So what I am going to do, and what I decided to do, was to wait till summer, and then I would be able to have a chance to get things done. So it is summer for me. Last day of work was yesterday. I actually had a few things I had to do today, but it didn't take overly long. So I got those done. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. It's summer vacation here. So what we're going to do is week one's challenge is the kitchen. And what you're supposed to do is you go through all your cabinets, pantry, well, not the pantry. Pantry is a separate week, but we are going to tackle the pantry with the kitchen and the dining room, because in my house, it's very small. It's one big space. I'm going to be going through all the cabinets, and we're going to declutter. We're going to put stuff in the car for Goodwill, because we're going to make a Goodwill run. We are not holding things. You're supposed to take 7 days to do a challenge, and if each space takes me 7 days, I'll take that long. But because this is the brand, the start of it, and I only have a little bit of time, I'm going to do what I can do today and get this video up for you guys June the 6th, which is the day that I said I would get it up. So I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod, and we're going to be working in this space, which is the new cupboard that we got. We're going to use this as a storage unit for all of the serving pieces, extra crock pots and different things like that. See up here on my refrigerator up there? I don't want things up there on the refrigerator. So this is the perfect space to put it in. And so we're going to get you guys set up on the tripod and start moving some things. All right, you guys, so I'm going to be using her book. It's called Complete Book of Home Organization by Tony Hammersley. I know she has a second book out. I do not have that book. This is the only book that I have. And I've had it for a couple years. And the reason that it looks so brand new is because I have an issue writing. I have an issue writing in my books. But I will be writing in this one. Normally what I do is I would print out a copy of the PDF that she sends out if you're on her email list, or if you're not, you can just go to her blog, A Bowl Full of Lemons, and just type in the search box Home Organization Challenge, and you should be able to pull up the PDF. Even if you get an old one, they're all the same. And so she gives you several steps to do, and we're going to work on, right now I'm going to reinvent my kitchen. That's step number 1. And then I'm going to divide it into zones. There's cooking, there's cleaning, there's prep, there's storage, and then there's food. Today, I'm going to be working on this one cabinet that's over here to my left. And I'm going to be using that as storage. And then I'm going to intermingle some cleaning as I'm going along. So I'm going to empty out things on top of the refrigerator, and I'm going to clean up there. I'm going to empty out some stuff in the pantry, and then I'm just going to clean in there and do some things, because Jackson is going to get his own shelf for his own vegetarian items, and then Mom will have her shelf for keto things, and me and sister will have keto items. Or maybe everybody will have their own shelf, and then there'll be no commingling of the snacks and the whatevers. I'm uber gray today, y'all. Uber gray. But we have about 45 minutes to devote to this today, so I do want to work hard. You will see Alana in this vlog, not Jack. Jack went with Mom to work with the dishwasher and washing machine stuff. So he's taking care of some personal things, and Alana is going to help me today. So we're going to just start moving some stuff. in this kitchen. All right, sisters. So what I want to do is go ahead and what I think I can do is go ahead and get down the crock pot and then the glass, the two bacon, not bacon dishes, but pie plates. We have no idea why. Oh, Alon, will you give me some cotton balls so I can take this waxy melt stuff out and put some clean in there? I mean some new in there. What stuff?
That stuff.
Oh yeah, that stuff can go.
Do you actually want the table set up or not?
What table?
I mean, once we get it in.
I want the Christmas tree in my trunk.
Yes, that's
This is mango. This is mango. What is this one? Blood orange. I'm trying to find lemon. Lemon. That's
orange.
orange. I'll use that one.
Lemon.
Is that lemon? Okay. Yeah, let's get the, I don't know why this waffle maker is still here.
We gotta use today.
To cake plates, those need to come down. And that piece back there needs to come down.
Boom, 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 boom. Roll.
Dirty up there.
That's What is this?
This needs wash. It's a platter. Pretty platter too.
Yeah.
Look,
A bladder.
see?
Oh, I like that. I don't remember if they were using them.
I got a Christmas one here.
As a present?
Yeah, I think so.
Try to witness that.
It's heavy.
Not fun.
Okay. No, you just take a wet rag or wet one of those things. The wet. And there's this huge.
It's from Hello Fresh. And the rest of it's probably a waffle or a pancake or something.
we can have another, but I'm trying to decide, do I need these boxes though?
I thought it was always for safekeeping at least. If you kind of did drop it at least, it would break.
Oh, look how pretty. That one.
That's nice.
It needs to be washed.
Might need a stool for the other stuff. Come on, I thought you wanted to make all your china there.
Well, the china is already in there, and I'm trying to decide if I can find just a skinny one to put here for the coffee stuff, maybe on the bottom and then china in the top. If I can find one that
A
has
skinny cabinet.
like one that just fits in that space.
Just like that.
Yeah, but tall.
Tall. So you can put coffee in the bottom. And wherever your coffee pot goes. I already have ideas. And I feel like for Christmas, we shouldn't go all out.
Okay.
You should just go the necessary way.
Okay. There's some
What
candlesticks.
about these candlesticks?
They need to come out.
And then the last thing, is it coming out too?
No, that's for the KitchenAid. That
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
have to come out.
It stays here.
I do need to wash this though. Those two pieces and the glass pieces.
Yeah, that's it.
How does that look?
Great. Now
And then we're
moving
gonna
to
put that
later.
crock pot underneath. Okay.
Underneath.
Where the instant pot was. And the grill.
You might have a chance, toaster. I barely have to do 4.
It'll go where the grill was.
Okay, you have a chance now.
All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I have crystal pieces that are gonna go in that hutch as well. But before I put them in there, if I'm moving them from one space to another, I do like to wash them so that they have all of the dirt off of them. I'm gonna wash them up now and put them into the dishwasher to dry. So if you all have not, followed or seen my post in the community tab, you knew the dishwasher was acting up when I've been doing my budget updates because I've been saving, trying to save up for the dishwasher. Well, my washing machine stopped working. So I ended up having to get that squared away. And so while I was over there getting the washing machine taken care of, I just went ahead and got the dishwasher as well. I had the money in that baby step number 1. I already had the money there. And so it was fine. I ended up having to take some out of my baby step number 3 to cover both the purchases because I am having it installed. The dishwasher is being installed, as well as having the old one hauled off, which is a fee as well. So I did have to get that done in order to cover both of them. I did have to take a little bit from the other fund, but it was there, so that was helpful. So the kids and I actually brought home the the washing machine. A friend of ours, my friend Kathy, has a truck and she helps me out with hauling things if I need that. And so she met us over at Lowe's. I went ahead and got the washing machine in the house. We got the old one out of the house and loaded onto her truck because somebody is going to come and haul it away. The washer that I got was in the scratch and dent section, so I didn't, they don't deliver when you buy them like that. But it was fine. Between me and Alana, and we used the sheet again to get the old washer out. We actually used the sheet and lifted the sheet instead of having to drag the machine. We actually were able to lift it out of the back door and into her truck. She drove into the backyard. It worked out perfectly fine. And so, see how I'm just washing these? These are real crystal pieces, and I'm just washing. I've had them for years. I've had these pieces for 15, 16, 17 years, something like that. I've had them a long time. And I wanted to make sure that they always stay clean. And so again, like I said, I'm just gonna wash them. I never like to put them in a new space unwashed. Now, it's plenty of times they've stayed in the space they are in already unwashed, but since I'm moving them to a new home, I'm just giving everything a quick wash. Just some hot soapy water and a little bit of dish detergent to get that dust and grease off. And it's gonna help me to clear off this counter, because I hate the counter in my house. It just becomes the dump all. Don't let my older kids come home, because they just put keys and wallets and anything else, water bottles and all the things. They just put them on this counter, and it bothers me. So I'm trying to motivate people not to put anything there by not having anything on there. What is
actually put more stuff on there so that there wouldn't be
that?
any real
Empty out those pine cones and bring me that bowl, because that needs washing out as well.
And then once you two can't put anything up here, you take the whole stuff for it.
No, too much work for me. They just need to learn not to put stuff up here. I'm not trying to do any more work. Yeah, dump the pine cones out so I can wash that. I want to wash that bowl as well.
In the trash?
In the trash, yes, please. Thank you. Yep, thank you. I'll wash it. Jackson, you have dishes that need up, so when you get a minute, please. Because sister's helping me do other things, like your dishes that were in this dishwasher need to be put up. She took them out. No, Alana just took these dishes out. She took them out so I can put this glass stuff in. But they need to go up.
Okay, hold on. Wait, so those were the new dishes?
I don't know.
Those were the new dishes.
Well, whichever dishes they are the ones that need to go up.
Okay.
Oh dear.
What is it, Leslie?
Oh. Rosemary. What I was looking at is, since I'm done cleaning this off, where you want to put the crock pot?
Where the grill was in the back, underneath the silver crock pot.
Then we'll need it just like the camera.
Jackson, I got water bottles that can go out. They're over here.
Okay, Mom. Trash.
But yeah.
I'm back! Hey, get back here. Family reunion.
Okay, what about this stuff right here?
Oh, what about this stuff, Mother? Oh, Mother.
It's alright. It's just coupon.
It's just what? The poor coupons.
It's not in it.
What's
It's
on
fine. It just got some water on them. It's just water.
That does. Well, do you still want to keep them?
You can put them in my room. I'll get to them in a minute. Okay, this side is done, right? All done. Now, I'll figure out some strategies.
Yes.
Oh, for strategy. Here you go, Mama.
We're gonna have shrimp.
I guess
We're
you're gonna
also
do something with
have
those.
Green
I'm gonna
beans.
put Jackson's little whatchamails in there. How much pasta does he have left in that other bag?
This much.
But they're quite bigger. Where are they with them? They can actually stack up high this time. Mom, so guess what happened so far in my chapter 16? It's called the forever school. So far, you know, I don't try to rely too much. This is a disclaimer. I don't try to rely too much on Ada because I want it to be about, you know, her family and her friends. So this one is really about Welwyn and Clemens.
Okay. Look, Jackson. There you
Look
go.
at that.
Who is Leland Clemens?
Her youngest brother and sister.
All right, so I'm in this pantry now, and I'm working on making sure each of us can have our own separate section so that nobody gets their stuff mixed up with anybody else's. We do relatively well until there's snacks, and then everybody trying to eat up my snacks. Right? Alana's over there going, wrong, right? People be eating my snack. Jackson is the snack hog. He be eating stuff. So I'm trying to get him squared away. But if I put everybody's things on their own individual shelf, of course, this veggie oil we don't use. I'm going to try to rehome that. Training wanted me to make him some banana bread, and I only needed like 1/3 of a cup. So I told him get a small one so I wasn't wasting. So I have found a couple of bins that I know we can use. I'm going to use this for Jackson's canned things. He does have beans. One of the things that was an issue for him was, or is, trying to, when I cook a meal, I'm thinking meat, side, dessert. Jackson thinks green beans. And so sometimes I'm like, well, but that's not exactly everything you need right now. So I'm trying to get him to think meals. Here's your plate. You should have a main thing and a side or a salad. You know, he can do salad, and sometimes he just doesn't think that way. So what I'm going to do is put his stuff here. Then I'll give Alana a shelf, and then Mom will take the low shelf. Now, what's going to happen is next week, the 8th through the 21st, for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing Mediterranean keto with Nicole Burgess over at her channel. I'm in her Facebook group. So Mediterranean keto is pretty much fat and seafood and veggies. So with me doing Mediterranean, it's almost pescatarian-ish in the things you can have. You can have a few other things. But I'm actually going to help Jackson because he will eat fish or shrimp. And that's the majority of what I'm going to be eating. I will help him make his meals. So then if I decide to go back to regular keto, he'll know how to do his meals. But I think moving forward, we are going to eat the meat that we have in the freezer. But moving forward, I think that I'm going to be looking more into the Mediterranean keto just because my digestion is not well, and it doesn't, carnivore has not, I love carnivore because I love meat, but my digestion has not been well. So it's been good. I haven't had any keto sweets, no treats. I should be working and talking at the same time. No sweets, no treats. No veggies, Alana said. Thank you, ma'am, for reminding me. No vegetables. This is Jackson, so I got him a couple more bins. Yes, lovely. Sure.
I thought you said you could have whatever you want on Mediterranean keto.
No, there's a list of things. But it's good things. I'll show you the list.
I don't even like seafood.
It's shrimp.
I only like shrimp.
Well, it's shrimp.
Fish has its own thing.
Okay, so I put his sweet potatoes in there. And then I have another bin, and I think I'll put his fried onions, his French fried onions. And he has one more bag of potatoes. And I've tried to keep him off of dairy this week because dairy does not do well for Jackson. It's just not a fave of his body systems. So I'm trying to keep him away from that. Okay, y'all need to come and tell me whose is what's.
They're all y'all's.
No,
No, they are.
that's not what I'm saying.
Those are all your snacks, is what?
No, that's not what I'm... Well, there's pudding in here.
Oh, one of those is mine.
Okay, no, they're all y'all's. Everything is
Mom,
y'all's.
This carnivore thing makes you forget what you have.
Okay, let's put those to the garage. Yes.
They have a trikini now. Bikinis.
Not a clue.
Not bikini.
What?
You know what a bikini is.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have a face mask. That's a trikini.
Where?
Right there.
What is that?
The face mask.
Let me see it. I can't see. I got my glasses on. Child, please. Lord, have mercy. Here, this needs to go.
It's funny.
No, it's not.
Okay, can you still have the sauce?
Where is this going?
No sauce. Unless you do like an olive oil base. These can go to the garage.
No, I'm talking about...
Here, take that. No, but you have to stay within your macros no matter what you do. So it doesn't matter.
I'll say that.
And then I got 2 more chicken noodle soups. For his little tiny pastas, I found this little jar, so I'll put that in there. And he had some leftover egg noodles, so we found a little tiny jar for that as well. And so that's going to be Jackson's shelf. Hey, Jack, is this your pudding in here?
My pudding, I have 3.
Who has 1?
Jackson.
Okay. Where do you want this?
on shelves. So I put these on beans.
Here, I'll put them up there since I'm already here.
How high are they?
It's not high. It's just beans and green.
Actually, I'm gonna need these.
Can I just put it here right now while I'm trying to do other things?
Sure.
All right. Anything else that can go out to the garage?
Just these things, I think. Nobody's gonna eat this coconut milk, I don't think.
Probably not. Okay. Is anybody eating easy cheese? Okay, we got an extra syrup that can go out. We got ketchup. How much ketchup do we have in the fridge?
Probably not really. So I would have it. Yeah, wait, barely anything. Just whatever this one was.
Toss that out and let's just take this. It doesn't even have to open, just sit it in there.
Of course not. You know what? I think they should make an omnivore keto. No, I know what kind of keto they should make.
Okay, now, this is going to be your shelf. Are there any, you got to share with the condiments.
I'm okay with that.
It's fine, because I'm going to have to share with some stuff too. But are there any baskets that you can have? Oh, you know what? See, Jackson's got some of these.
What's some of these? Aren't those your chocolate covered almonds?
There's supposed to be 5 in here. You see 5? No, people. There's not 5. Boy, bye. You know why there ain't 5 in here?
There's 3.
There's 3. There was 4 yesterday.
That's funny.
And I do stuff on purpose. I buy stuff people don't want to eat. You know why? Because then I can get some of it. Okay, who had tomato basil?
We did.
We did. Me and you did.
He wasn't gonna eat it?
No, he didn't ask for this.
Okay, well then we
He
asked
asked
for
for
that.
something different.
It's in the fridge. We're eating that one.
We're eating that.
And this one's mine.
This is mine. Nut butter is mine.
That's all y'all.
Okay. Oh, why? Just throw that in the trash for any reason.
What is it?
These keto cookies, that's nasty.
They were not nice at all.
Wait, I want to try peanut butter.
You wanna have it?
I want to try it.
That was horrible.
Oh, boy, I can't eat it. Throw it in the microwave.
Here, sister. There's more trash. Okay, I'm going to put your basket there. What else do you have in here?
Nothing.
Okay, so I'm going to put these
We
Juma
know we're
Flinkles.
still working on my snack clusters.
Yeah, I'm going to put that in there. Maybe I have to get you some of them fiber bars.
Now that is nice. Now only 2 more days of this.
Okay, who got the Jello?
Mother.
I got it.
We prefer
Okay, these pretzel things, those are Jackson's. Pretzels are Jackson's. Okay. Y'all, I got 75 bags of pork rind. Who had these Pop Crisp chips? Jackson.
What were you saying again?
I got.
Who had what pop?
Let's crush those and make what's your names?
Breadcrumbs.
Yeah, that. And that one too.
Or crumbs for anything, really.
That one. Yeah, crush those. And then we'll have them. And I'll eat these.
If we ever need to make something or
And then
make a
that way
chocolate,
we
we'll
just
do it.
have this one as a snack. This is nuts. Okay, which I haven't eaten any because I've been doing carnivore.
Yeah.
I'll put this Performance nut butter. And nut butter is on the Mediterranean. And because I have this, I don't have to buy that because I was going to go buy some. But because I have this Performance nut butter, I did a review on that before and I still have some left. I'm going to use this in my yogurt because you can have yogurt.
Oh, you can have yogurt.
You can have yogurt.
You can have more than just
You can have berries. You can have yogurt. You can have, and I got the. You can have dark chocolate.
Ugh.
You can have the lilies.
Ugh.
Okay, then you don't have to have anything.
Why you say as long as I count my macros?
And then, that's really going to be the end of the snacks. So Jackson has a shelf, Alana has a shelf, Mom has a shelf. And
Look at her shelf. Stacked high goodies.
I'm putting this on your shelf, sister. You got a,
I'm doing Marilyn.
did you find it?
It's in there.
The garage?
No, it's in the closet.
Okay. Well, there it is. The pantry's done. Jackson, will you look down here? I think we got some new treats for ma'am so that we can make sure that everything is where it needs to be and we don't just have a lot of extra stuff. Please.
This can be very messy.
All right. So the pantry closet is good. This is just condiments that we always have. This is Alana's shelf, Jackson's shelf, and Mom's shelf. So this is just really for snack things, except this is all of Jackson's food because he does a little bit different than we. So there that is. Have you opened this? Yes.
Okay.
Who cooked this?
Me.
Okay.
He did a quick cook. Probably microwave.
Because we have that in there.
No, we didn't have that at the time.
Okay. And you can have stuff in this. Berries. You can have
Cream of wheat.
cinnamon.
No, no, no.
We don't have cream.
Brown
Cinnamon, brown sugar,
Just like your butt that
Pepper
buddy.
jam in there.
whatever.
Jam. That too. Oh, that's so good.
Whatever you want. Okay. So there it is. That's done. We got what I want you to look down here for her Jack. For her treats. Let's get her basket cleaned out a little bit. All right, you guys. So there it is. We did the pantry, and I'll show you the pantry, and I'll show you that cabinet that we did. And that's all we're going to do for today. You have 7 days to do each task, and I'm done for the day just because of all the running around and stuff. I will get back after it tomorrow, and then I will do all the upper cabinets and then the bottom cabinets. That may be a different day, but probably can get them both done at one time. So let me show you this pantry, and I'll show you that cabinet, and then we'll call it a vlog here, a video here. All right, so here's the pantry. We just used that top shelf for all paper goods and products. And then I have a KitchenAid piece attachment there. This is Jackson's shelf. He has all of his vegetarian things. This is Sister's shelf along with the condiments there. So all of the things for Alon. Mom has her shelf, and I'm just sharing that with the sparkling water shelf. Actually, that probably should be Alana's shelf because that's her jam. She does that stuff. Mom does not. Maybe we should switch it. I'll switch it. Then we've got water, some cleaning stuff, and then Ma'am's things, which we're getting ready to come and just kind of clean up her bucket just a little bit. Here in this shelf, or this cabinet, I now have, this used to be on the table for forks, knives, and spoons, and we're going to put some paper ones in there, just so when we have guests, we can pull that down. I do have one little thing at the top there. There's a bow in this board, so I may eventually end up taking that out and putting just another board in there that's flat. These are like 2x4s that will cut down, which that's fine. I may even do that. Get another 2x4 and cut it down and just have that set on top. I'll see if Mandy can do that for me. I have pie plates and then all type of glassware. So a few more glass pieces. The pieces that are drying in the dishwasher will also go in here. I have platters down here. And then at the bottom, I have the Instant Pot griddle. I have a beautiful another glass piece serving dish. And then I have cake stands. So I think that's a great use of this particular space, because I do like having all of my things here. I was going to put the china out, but the china is, and more of the crystal pieces are already in a space. I still think that I'm going to eventually take this out and put glass in there, That may be another project I asked Mandy to work on for me. So this can be a glass front so that we can see everything that's in there. My hands are dry because I was washing dishes, y'all. So I didn't paint this. All we did was wipe it down. I like the rustic feel. I like the brush strokes that I still see on there. It doesn't have to be perfect 100%, but that is what we have gotten done so far today. So there it is, you guys. First day of the challenge done. I'm just really tired from all the running around. And then we had to lift out the washer, put the new washer in, take the old washer out, get that in the truck. Just a lot going on. So I'm going to call it a video here. We're going to come back tomorrow where we actually do upper cabinets and lower cabinets. We have visitors. The dog's going crazy. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.